All right, guys, Darren from FBA Elite, and welcome back to another video. So I've got quite a short video for you guys today, but it is extremely important. It is a trap that you guys need to be aware of. And I know that when I started my first business and I wasn't aware of this trap, it came back to bite me. So in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what that trap is and what you can do to avoid falling into that situation, which for me caused quite a big problem, and it will cause a problem for many people that are starting their own business. So if you're starting Amazon FBA at the start of 2024 and you're a UK seller, as this mainly applies to people in the UK, you're going to need to watch this video, as this trap is something you need to be aware of. Now, just before I get to that, just two very, very quick offers I want you guys to be aware of. The first thing that I've done is I've opened up the first module of the FBA Elite course completely free for you guys throughout the month of January. So if you go to fbaelite.com, you'll come to this website, and at the top there, just click on the course link. And that will take you over to the FBA Elite course, which is hosted with Teachable. Click on the preview course link at the top there, and then you'll see that these first 10 videos or first 9 videos now of part of module 1 are completely free for you guys to watch. I'll give you some information about Amazon FBA and you get a feel for what the course is all about. And the second offer I've got for you guys, Helium 10 have just sent me their January promo. So if you're starting Amazon FBA at the moment and you're looking to do your product research, Helium 10 is a great tool to do that with. And they're offering 30% off for your first 3 months. There'll be an affiliate link in the pinned top comment or description. And if you're watching this after January and these links are no longer valid, instead just go to helium10.com, go to the pricing link, and then you can use the discount code FBA Elite 20 instead. And that will save you 20% off for the first 6 months. You can see there it brings the price down 20%, or if you pay annually, it will save you 25% off for the entire year. So those are the two offers. You've got the free module from the course that you guys can watch for the month of January, and you've got the 30% off code for Helium 10 as well, or 20% off for 6 months if you're not watching this in January. So back to this trap. And the reason that I'm making this video at the moment is that at the start of 2024 and at the start of any new year, lots of people start their own businesses. Some people will be starting Amazon FBA and some people will be starting other businesses, but they all face this same pitfall. And this is something that I fell into with my first business because I wasn't aware of this situation. And it came to light for me again yesterday. So this is why I'm making the video today. Yesterday, I phoned my bank as I wanted to check how much money that I could borrow to buy a house potentially. So that's called getting an agreement in principle, and they tell you how much money you can borrow. Now, as a self-employed person, this is something that many people won't be aware of, especially if it's your first business. Banks do not like giving you a mortgage. Now, if you're starting an Amazon FBA business, the chances are at some point in your life, if you don't already own a house that you're going to want to pay off, you're going to want to buy probably a nice big house if things go well with Amazon FBA. But the chances are you're not going to want to pay with that with 100% cash. You're not going to pull all your money out of the business and use it to buy a house. Instead, you're going to use leverage, you're going to get a mortgage, you're going to put a deposit down, and then you're going to pay a mortgage over X amount of years. The problem is banks really do not like lending to us self-employed people. And this always goes back to the global financial crisis in 2007 and 8 and 9, when people that were self-employed and doing self-assessments were basically allowed to manipulate the figures to borrow pretty much whatever they want. So the banks got super strict and stopped lending to people, or made their lending criteria for people that are self-employed much stricter. So what happens is often people will start their own business, and then maybe 6 months in or a year in, they either need to remortgage on their existing house, or they plan to move, or they want to buy their first house. They go to the bank to get a mortgage, and the banks go, no, we will not lend to you unless you've got at least 2 years trading history, which is a big, big problem if you need to move, buy a house, or remortgage. Now, there are some specialist lenders out there that may consider a shorter period, but you'll still need at least 1 year's accounts, and also probably projections from your accountant for what you're expecting to do in the second year. And this happened to me with my first business. I had bought a house, and then I'd left my job and started my own business, and I came to remortgage, and my bank basically said to me, we cannot offer you an affordability check because you don't have 2 years of accounts. So this is my advice for anyone that is starting an Amazon FBA business in 2024, or starting any business for that matter, is if you need to remortgage or move or buy a house and you can afford to do that at the moment, do that before you give up your regular income stream. That doesn't mean you can't start Amazon FBA. You can start Amazon FBA, you can start the business, but you can still be assessed by the banks on your regular employment, your current income stream. So you can use that income to get what you need. So if I was looking to start a business and then eventually move away from employment, I'd be looking to take out a mortgage over at least 2 to 3 years, maybe 5 years. And then by the time that has taken place, that period of time has passed, you'll then have a good trading history for that business and you'll be able to get a mortgage with the trading history of your new business. So if you know that you're going to have to move soon, or you're going to have to remortgage soon, or you're planning to buy your first house soon, do that before you give up your regular income stream. What I would say you want to avoid doing is having success with Amazon for maybe 6 months to 12 months. You start paying yourself money from the business. You quit your job, because in that period, before you've got that second year of accounts, the banks will not want to lend to you. So you could be making lots of money, but you can't get the mortgage you need to actually move on with your life. So that is a trap you guys need to be aware of. If you're starting Amazon FBA or any business in 2024, make sure you get your finances sorted first with the mortgage, because the banks really don't like lending to us self-employed people. Now, if you're keen on starting Amazon FBA and you're struggling to find your first product, I'm going to pop up a video now which talks you through the exact process that I go through to find my products, and I'll see you guys in that video.